into my heart, into my heart, come into my heart, Lord Jesus, come in today, come in to stay, come into my heart, Lord Jesus, into my life, come into my life, Lord Jesus, come in today, come in to stay, come into my life, Lord Jesus.
Dear friends, today let us discuss about the formative role of Christian families in our life. Second Vatican Council calls Christian families domestic church because of its vital importance. Family is a sanctuary of life, and it is family that builds the church. Every family is a replica of the church. The Catechism of the Catholic Church says, what the church is on a large scale, the family is on a small scale, an image of God's love in human fellowship. Families can be considered the cradle of sanctity. Formation of conscience, etiquette, and culture happen in the family. Therefore, family is regarded as the basic fabric of the church. If family bonds are stronger, then church will be active and vibrant. Jesus lived his earthly sojourn as part of a family. Almost 30 years he spent his time in family, experiencing the hardships, challenges, and joys of family living. By living in a family, he sanctified this divine institution. The maternal presence of Mary and the formative role of Joseph is stressed in the Gospel. The Gospel of Luke presents this fact in this way. And Jesus increased in wisdom and years and divine and human favor. Gospel according to St. Luke chapter 2 verse 52. A family is a place of communion. The family members are called to live in communion, deriving its strength from Trinitarian God, who is a communion of three persons. Thus, the Holy Family becomes a role model for all Christian families. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph enjoyed a perfect communion. They enriched each other by seeking the primacy of God's will in their life and lived a life for the sake of the other. Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI opines, the family is a necessary good for peoples, an indispensable foundation for society, and a great and lifelong treasure for couples. It is unique good for children who are meant to be the fruit of the love or the total and generous self-giving of their parents. Parents have a significant role in the animation of Christian families. Their nurturing presence molds Christian character in their children and Christian culture in their families. John Wolfgang von Goethe states, children ought to receive two things from their parents, roots and wings. The participation of the family in the Holy Eucharist, especially on Sundays and days of obligation, family prayer, basic lessons of Christian charity, etc., are trained by parents and family members. congregation or the doctrine or the faith defines this mission as the following manner. In the family, children learn to love inasmuch as they are unconditionally loved. They learn respect for others inasmuch as they are respected. They learn to know the face of God inasmuch as they receive a first revelation of it from father and a mother full of attention in their regard. Father Patrick Peyton emphasizes the family prayer in this way. The family that prays together stays together. It is a saddening fact that Christian families are losing the culture of prayer because of busy work schedule and lifestyles. As a result, Christian families are experiencing the weakening of family bond that result in an increasing number of divorces. We need to be alarmed about this danger and get back to the spirit of daily family prayer that fosters unity and communion in the family. St. John Chrysostom says, if you want someone to become Christian, let him live for a year in your house. St. John Chrysostom says, if you want someone to become Christian, let him or her live for a year in your house. The witness of a Christian family is the greatest evangelization that we can have in this world. The family spirit and joy of a Christian family can transform the world. In this contemporary world, the institution of the family is threatened by trends like premarital sex, living together, cohabitation, same-sex marriage, adoption of children by same-sex couples, etc. In this scenario, a Christian family can be a countercultural witness through its witness and fidelity to the gospel values. Let us continue to strengthen our families by giving prime importance and imploring God's presence in our families.